So, observations on Buddy Charles Part 2. It was 1975, and took my flugelhorn down to Oak Street to meet Buddy Charles on the advice of my stepfather, who was a fine jazz musician, and I highly respected him and his opinions about music. Um, and I showed up there and said hello to the coat check lady, and they asked me if I wanted a table, and I said I'm here to go to the piano bar and meet Buddy Charles. And they said, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." So I did that, and Buddy was extremely gracious to me when I walked in. One thing I remember about Buddy Charles is he noticed everything that went on in the room. Every single person that walked in that door, he made sure that he acknowledged them and remembered names, remembered songs, an extremely professional and focused person in regards to what was going on in his room. And it really became his room, any room that he played, because he knew everything that was going on. Even on his breaks, he was working. On his breaks, he wouldn't go out and smoke cigarettes like some people do, or did. He would go from table to table and introduce himself. If he didn't know the person, even if he did know the people, he went to every single table in that place. On his breaks, he may have not gotten to every table on one break, and then the next time he'd get to that table on the next break and introduce himself to any new people that came in. I learned that from him, and I watched him closely because he didn't miss a thing. Every single person that walked in that door, he acknowledged them, and he also personally acknowledged them at their table side later, or if they're sitting around the piano bar, he talked to them. And he learned a lot about people from being interested in them, and he was truly interested in every single person that came in that door. If they didn't want to be bothered, he wouldn't bother them. But more often than not, he made new friends every single night that he worked because he was that good. He was that very, very personable and very knowledgeable of all kinds of music, and he was an encyclopedia. He had an encyclopedic memory of music. I think he had a lot of fake books too. I believe he did. I don't recall exactly, but I some people say they never saw him with a fake book. I believe that I did, but I could be wrong. Anyway, he had great ears and he could play just about anything. He knew so many tunes; it was unbelievable. And he could transpose. He could play things in different keys for different people. And a lot of people came in. This is like way before karaoke, and you would come in and he made sure that he made himself available to people that wanted to sing as an accompanist, and they enjoyed the opportunity to be able to get better at what they were trying to do, singing. If they were just like some kid drunk wanted to sing, let's some Sinatra song or something, you know what I mean, or show tunes or what have you. So it was really an extraordinary experience. Just watching him work the room, learned a lot just from that. Not to mention, playing with him and listening to, how he would perform. And so it was cool.